Greetings, my beautiful souls, and my name is Ingrid. So happy to be tapping into your energy today. And we're going to start off with the beautiful animal spirit oracle because you're coming here to find the answer to a very deep question. And it's requiring a miracle. And we will also tap into some message from A Course in Miracles. But today we'll start off with Animal Spirit Oracle to get the general energy for my beautiful ones. You came here because you need to hear this. That's what I'm hearing. And you're coming with this tenderness, with being very sensitive. I feel like you could be an empath, a starseed, coming, and you're wondering, what is it that the animals, my instincts, are telling me today? And this is what I have for you. The dog. Beautiful. Well, we see dogs all the time. You could be connecting to a particular kind of dog, maybe a Cocker Spaniel. But look at that gentle energy, looking toward the new moon. Maybe a new pet is coming. But this is the energy of home and loyalty. I see orange poppies, and the number 36 adds up to 9. Or you could be seeing 333 and 666, getting collaboration for shared success. But the dog is here because you're needing to connect to home, to feel this loyalty around you. Home is not a place, it's a feeling. Dogs, so often seen as family members, greet us with joyful enthusiasm, their wagging tails and devoted eyes expressing a love that knows no bounds. And this is that miracle. And the dog is on the Course in Miracles because in a dog's presence we find solace and comfort, knowing that we are unconditionally loved and accepted for who we are. Through their love, dogs remind us that home is not just a physical place, but a sanctuary of acceptance. Yes. My inner sanctuary is a place of peace and serenity. I honor my commitments and stand by those I love with unwavering loyalty. And so that's a beautiful message that is coming in. And this is inviting us into healing. We're coming into a time of healing and a message from the Course in Miracles. If sickness is separation, the decision to heal and to be healed is the first step toward recognizing what you truly want. And that's what the dog shows us, that unconditional love. And healing thus becomes a lesson in understanding. And the more you practice it, the better the teacher and the learner you become. And denial is as total as love. But we're coming into a time where we're not denying ourselves that feeling of loyalty, of sanctuary, of comfort, of support, of enthusiasm that we're having with the dog. And so healing, you came to this reading for a healing, whether it's an emotional healing, a psychological healing, a spiritual healing, a physical healing, a financial healing, a relational healing. And it's a sign that you want to be whole. And this willingness opens your ears to the voice of the Holy Spirit that is coming through. It can come through as things as simple as the pets, the home, the dogs. So the invitation also must come from you. You have surely learned that whom you invite as your guest will abide with you. And today we're inviting this sense of home and loyalty. And thank you, Spirit. And what is it that the tarot wants us to know that is coming in with the invitation to heal? The Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. It's your destiny to heal. And it's also your destiny to come into a time where we realize that our true healing is our alliance with Source through the voice of the Holy Spirit, whatever that intuitive message that's coming. And you are connecting to Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo energies. And that is allowing your destiny to come. Things are moving. And where are we being moved to? We're being moved to this energy of setting the goal. The Wheel of Fortune sets things in motion toward a future that is open, bright, ruled by Jupiter. Things are expanding in terms of your healing process. And so as you begin to recognize and accept the gifts you have so freely given to your brothers, to your other people around you, to the world, when you accept what you have given, you will also accept the effects of holy instant. And the holy instant is this destiny, this Wheel of Fortune. And you will use that energy in a correct way. One that will get you moving toward your true destiny now. And what else is coming? The destiny is one of wealth, of security, of the castle. You have built this fortress. But the fortress is one that is supported by gold and wealth and money and status and all of the trappings of physical wealth in the 3D. But it's also your destiny to heal and to recognize and accept these gifts. And there is a practical application of working in the 3D with wealth, with security. And the Holy Spirit's purpose is extremely simple, but it is unequivocal, and it is the purpose of the sun. The sun is shining at the foundation. It's radiating up through the earth. In your rebirth on the white horse of resurrection, you're coming into this realignment with your source, and it's flowing now, and optimism is prevailing. You're going toward the light of the sun. You're growing toward this amazing abundance. But it's financial, but it's also your destiny to move toward this healing energy. And it's healing every aspect of your life. And so what else is it that we need to know? What is it that we're coming to when we set this goal of aligning ourselves with the Spirit? The goal of truth comes from the cards, and the tarot never lies, is what we are told as readers. So there are some practical advantages to getting on the wheel now, of not procrastinating, of moving forward. It's something around your home, your safety, your security, your abundance, and it's growing. There is lots of fertility and things that are of the vine, the vineyard, of remembering that you come from the light and you're being reborn into that. And you've got, a feather in your cap. And so the goal of truth has further practical advantages. If the situation is used for truth and sanity, its outcome must be peace. And this is quite apart from what the outcome is. If peace is the condition of truth and sanity and cannot be without them, where your peace is, they must be. So let me read that again. Truth comes of itself, And the truth comes with the clarity of the sun. This is the sun is Christ, is the consciousness of that alignment with God, which brings us all of our true fortune. If you experience peace, it is because the truth has come to you, and you will see the outcome truly. For deception cannot prevail against you with the light of the sun. This is that clarity of knowing you are being reborn. And where are we being reborn from? The Chariot. This is Cancer energy. And you've got Sagittarius energy and Leo. And now we're moving into this Cancerian energy of having solved some very difficult riddles. The riddles of the ego, of attachment, of separation from source. But now you're aligning your chariot with the stars of the heavens, and you are ready to use your willpower, but also that willpower to align to the call of your faith and to be triumphant. And you know that this is the goal of truth. It requires this faith, and you jumped aboard that, and it's coming because you are leaving behind any disappointment. That is the disappointment that comes when we give that little willingness to God. Then the cup is presented. If we stay fixated on things that have hurt us in the past, or areas of our life where we feel disappointed, your higher mind is saying, this is that energy of home and of loyalty. You're receiving that now. And you need the strength of willingness and to say yes, but that's not much, because you are leaving behind any kind of self-sabotage. When we feel despondent, bored, apathetic, we get into trouble, because we want to move toward our true destiny with courage, with triumph, with willpower, with alliance with our source. But there is something that we need to look into that is creating this apathy, this boredom, this depression, this fixation on things that did not work out, or how things are interfering with us. We're moving out of these shallow waters, and there's the castle again. That's the place of home. And it's beautiful. It's your sanctuary, but you are allowing yourself to mentally be tied up. And you're getting that inner knowledge now, because you've had to maybe go away, spend time blindfolded, tied up. But you're getting the truth with this lantern of the star. You're coming into inner wisdom. You could have been alone or climbing the mountain or being away from others, but now the light of the sun is shining, and you're getting that energy of self-knowledge. And what else do we need to know that is coming? What is coming with the Wheel of Fortune? The Empress. Well, there you are, flowing in this light of the sun, of optimism, of healing, of creation. You're feeling very creative in the ability to give and receive love in your relationships. And it's a flow. You're breaking free of any kind of bondage. And this could be our own self-sabotage, but this is Taurus energy. And you are knowing you have everything you need when you come into this home of loyalty, of sanctuary. And the earth is that sanctuary. And it's going to bring you this beautiful holy instant when she, the Empress, the great mother, the divine feminine, sits on her throne in beauty. She's relaxed. She's not striving. She's holding up her wand. That's like the wand of the magician, and it's going to just, whatever she waves over becomes fertile. It flows. And there's your flowing again with that banner and with the waterfall. Could be important. And what else is it that we need to know? The miracle, and we're working with the Course in Miracles, the miracle of the holy instant. And this is the holy instant of coming into the light of the sun, of clarity, of joy, of vibrancy, of the true inheritance, which is the light. The miracle of the holy instant lies within you, whoever is here. You're meant to meet this message. And it's your willingness to let it be what it is. And in your willingness for this lies also your acceptance of yourself as you were meant to be. And this is the acceptance of yourself as you were meant to be. The divine child, the child of God. And thank you so much for this message. And wow, there are so many major arcana. The only two cards of restriction is this energy of being held back by the ego, by feeling of despondency, of apathy, depression, sadness. These are low vibrating energies of feeling restrained, restricted. But you're going to merely ask yourself this question. Do I receive this offering of love? Do I see how easy it is to step out of this bondage and come into my house, my home, my sanctuary of loyalty with my dog, that unconditional love? Well, the answer is given. The answer is seek not to get the answer. The Empress doesn't seek the answer, but merely to receive the answer as it is given. And that's where creation and fertility and abundance lies. In preparing for the holy instant, do not attempt to make yourself holy to be ready to receive it. That is but to confuse your role with God's. You are the Empress. And the sun is shining this light all over you. And this atonement, the atonement is the rebirth, the coming into your true self, that true, authentic child of God. And that is but to confuse your role with God's, because the atonement cannot come to those who think that they must first atone. You need do nothing but receive this and to walk away from your own self-sabotage. Walk away from disappointments in other people and to come into the light of this reunion of abundance. Purification is that of the sun, and it is of God's alone. You're being purified, and therefore it's for you. Let this energy prepare you. It's preparing you for your purpose, for a plan, and it's preparing you for the happy dream. And that is the goal of the miracle, is to create this happy dream. And that is what you're coming into. So I leave you with this message. Prepare you now, whoever is watching. And if you've stayed this long, prepare you now for the undoing of what never was. If you already understood the difference between truth and illusion, you wouldn't be needing the sun. But this is showing you clarity, and you've been moving toward the happy dream. This is where you're moving, and it's coming because the holy instant is the one where you're in alliance with your destiny. And it's coming because it's with this holy instant, the holy relationship, the Holy Spirit's teaching, and all the means by which salvation is accomplished would have no purpose, but you are aligning with it now, and it is your purpose to come into this happy dream. And you're going to feel beautiful. You're going to be feeling love, and you're going to feel joy, optimism, but you're time here physically is going to be supported. It's going to be loyal. You're going to feel this home, this receptivity. And it's coming out of this energy of isolation, but you've come into that star. You're inspiring others. And when you inspire others, you're coming into this sense of the Empress, moving toward your true destiny now. And it's going to be a financial, a supportive upgrade. And it's also going to be one where you are going to feel that the happy dream is coming true. Not because it's a dream, but only because it is going to make you so happy. And sending you love and light. And everyone, please let me know how the miracle is coming to you today. If this resonates, if any of these cards are speaking to your journey, to where you are along the process of creation, you will come into this amazing abundance. You are already there. And you know it because you're seeing it clearly. The flow, the rebirth. We're coming into the year of the horse. And you're coming in fast with this feeling of optimism. And it's coming in with wisdom. You know, you've got the self-knowledge. You're following that spirit now, the Holy Spirit in your lantern. And so that is what the holy instant and the miracle is coming with that. So please subscribe right now before this is over, because the blessing needs that subscription. And so it is. Thank you. And sending you love today. Bye-bye.